Hello guys, welcome back to Pause and welcome back to Planet Coaster. This is Clapboard Studios, our movie studio park that we are building here in the game. So today we are jumping back over to the Back to the Future roller coaster to get this finished, and then towards the end of the video today we're also going to get this park open, get some guests in here, and then see how the guest flow generally works in the park. Now we've got quite a few attractions. So that's what we're going to do today, guys. First of all, here's a very quick time lapse, just putting the last finishing touches onto the Back to the Future ride. It's not perfect, but it's what we're doing and it's what I've done. So this is the time lapse. Towards the end there will be a little POV of the coaster, and then like I said, towards the end of the video there will be the live action footage of opening the park. So let's jump into that time lapse now, guys. Enjoy. So there we have it. That was the Back to the Future ride and the POV. Like I said at the start, it's not perfect, but you know, in this kind of park, it's one I'm going for. It's a Revenge of the Mummy rock and roller coaster style attraction with a little bit of theming in there. I've got the audio, the lighting, the theming, and the main facade, which is the main thing for this ride. So it's in, it's done, and that's where we are with the Back to the Future ride. So I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to get the park ready for opening. So we're going to make sure we've got enough bins, benches, that kind of thing around. Open all the rides, open all the shops, and then get the park open and see how the guest flow is. So that's what you're going to see in the next couple of minutes. A little bit of time lapse of just finishing off the park, getting some benches and stuff, and then we're going to be back at the end to get this thing open. Okay, so we're at that stage. The music is on, the rides are turned on, the lighting's in, the staff are in place. I think it's time to open the park. Here we go, guys. Let's get this thing open. There we go. We're in. So let's see all the guests flooding in. Oh my god, here they come. So hopefully the flow will be okay. I mean, there's enough attractions to spread everyone out. Oh, Jacksepticeye is coming in first. Hi, mate. Yeah, so we've got enough traffic flow, hopefully, around the park that people will naturally spread out. That's the aim. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. So let's just have a look back this way so we can see everyone as they come in. And see if they all thread out naturally through the park. It's exciting seeing how everyone goes. Hopefully everyone won't go to the ride straight away. So Jacksepticeye's heading over to that shop, it looks like. Everyone else is kind of spreading out, that's good. Half and half, that's what I wanted to see. So we're already up to 150, 170 guests, so it's going up quite nicely. Jacksepticeye is just sort of chilling out over there. This is where we realise there's some path issues, which is one of the reasons why I want people in, so we can sort of see. So I think he's stuck already. So that's not ideal. Oh no, he's alright, he's sorted himself out. Okay, so we've got some people heading over to the Hollywood Tour ride. Some people heading over to this direction. Okay. So we're up to 350 guests so far. I do like the way it's just sort of a mass of people coming in. We've got food, we've got drink, we've got toilets, so hopefully that should be enough. Okay, it's spreading out quite well actually. So people are heading to the tour. people heading to the back lot and people heading over to the 2 rides over here. So once we get the horror ride finished over that direction, we should have a really good spread. I have put some Vista points over there, so hopefully some people will go. And there are some toilets and shops as well, so hopefully they'll be over there as well. I think all the shops are open. Let's just double check. I can't really do it. There is not enough to do here. I'm going home. Alright, well, see you later. Attractions and shops. So Horror Heights is testing, which is fine because we don't want it open. How do I get to the shops? So all the shops are open. All the facility, or some ATMs are closed. Let's open them. We haven't got any hotels yet, but we will have at some point. So there we go. So we're up to 700 guests in the park. Some people are heading into the Hollywood tour. Nobody's getting stuck, which is good, except Jacksepticeye, he got stuck, but you know, he's probably just showing off. Tram tour is heading that way. So nobody's going into the Back to the Future ride yet, which is interesting. I don't think anyone's in there, but they're going over to that. So, oh no, some people are heading over. So at least that means people are going on the rides. So that's the main thing. Where are you heading to? Free park entry or something. Oh yeah, it's Sandbox. What more do you want? I just want people in. So almost up to 1,000 guests now. Let's just make sure these go in here. So I want to make sure all the rides are working. So yes, I'll put various Vista points around. I don't think people will use them. Yeah, so that's good. All the rides are going. I don't think people will really use them yet because their main draw is the rides. But once they settle in, I think they will start using them. So I've put them at all the kind of the big theming points, like there's one there, there's one at the front, there's one at the sign, there's one looking at this sign over here. So I just want generally people to stand around and take photos and stuff like that. I don't really know why there's just random vendors. I don't know, just wandering around. So we're over 1,000 guests. No one's heading that way, which I didn't think they would. So that's good. How are the queues doing? 1,000 guests. So we've got relatively walk-on queues for the rides. We've got quite a lot of high throughput attractions in here, so that should solve that problem. What about the queue for this? Okay, this one is quite a big queue, so people will probably moan about this. Okay, so it's getting a little bit busy. I think I've created a bit of a bottleneck here, so people trying to get in and get onto the ride. So that's not ideal. I don't know. There was something up with the ride over there before because people just weren't going on it. Now they're all just hanging around here. Oh, I think they are using the Vista points now. I think that's what the problem is, because the queue lines are full. Nobody knows where to go. Okay. Well, that was, to be fair, that's to be expected, but people are still coming in, so we basically need more attractions and more space, because all the queue lines are full. So what is our general guest views? Let's have a look. So they're all relatively happy, to be fair. Thirst and hunger could do with being a bit higher. But everything else is pretty much there. Queuing's not very good. Yeah, it's just generally queuing and not enough to do. So that's alright. I mean, we can sort that out in the next one. So thank you guys ever so much for watching. We are open. Whether I keep guessing for future builds, I don't know. I mean, frame rate will probably take a hit, but I just want to see how the flow works. So maybe in the next episode we'll close for, you know, annual maintenance and we'll get Horror Heights finished. So what are these guys doing here? They're just sort of chilling out. Oh, it's because everyone's trying to get down that little pathway. So we've got the haunted attraction over here to finish off, which should add a little bit more of an area for guests to go to. So hopefully that'll get rid of some of these annoying crowds of guests over here and send them that way. And then we've got plenty of place for expansion. All this pathway around here, we've got to expand all the back of the park. And then we've obviously got this section over this side as well. So there is a lot of scope for expansion, guys. So that is where we are currently with our Studios Park. And this is Clapboard Studios. Good to see you guess in, actually. So thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like down below. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. There'll be plenty more content coming from Planet Coaster, Parkitect, Jurassic World Evolution and many other games over the next couple of weeks. So thank you guys ever so much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!